Hey everybody, welcome. It's me, John, back again. All nosy, if you will. But yes, I'm back for a brand new video. Today's video is TFNation related. Now, I've sort of neglected my TFNation related videos, mostly because it is a little bit too early to start doing the whole countdown videos and a lot of the, asking question videos and things of that nature. Usually that stuff I usually leave till much nearer and closer to the time. But we are, however, very close, only about, I think, a month away, or slightly over a month away, for TFNation Minicon 2023. I've hardly done any videos in regards to TFNation Minicon, which is the one-day event that is on the 25th of March in Manchester. I'm going to be updating on that event, and I'm also going to be doing some guest announcements in relation to TFNation in 2023, because they have announced. Since me doing my last video, I can't actually remember if I announced any guests. I think the last video I did in TFNation related was, I think I might have announced one of the guests. Just in case I haven't, I'm not going to indulge, I'm not going to say who that guest is, just in case I bite myself on the arse very hard and I mess up things and I spoil anything. But well, I ain't spoiling anything because it has been announced. TFNation announced a lot of these guests and things months and months ago. But, I want to kind of leave a bit of element of surprise in the video, just in case somebody is watching and wasn't aware of these guests that have been announced. So yeah, let's get on with it. So first and foremost, TFNation Minicon. So let's have a look-see at the guest announcements. Okay, so the first guest I'm going to mention joining for coming along to TFNation Minicon 2023 is none other than Mr. Ed Perry. Now, Mr. Ed Perry is a great artist. I've met this guy numerous times at different events, art assemblies in the past, and pretty much nearly every TFNation. So yeah, he is known for doing work on some Transformers stuff, Beast Wars stuff, TMNT, so on and so forth. So if anybody out there are familiar with his works, then by all means, he will be in attendance. Okay, so the next artist guest announcement for TFNation Minicon is none other than Mr. Nick Rush. Now, again, Nick Rush, he's a guest that has been to numerous events, TFNation events, and also in the past Auto Assembly as well. He's a great artist, great guest to have. If anyone's familiar with Last Stand of the Wreckers, Requiem of the Wreckers, that trilogy storyline, IDW, Transformers comics, and all sorts of different stuff like that. And also, he is also known for being a character designer on Transformers Earthspark, the brand new animated series. So, yeah, if anybody is interested, I mean, it's going to be interesting because of Earthspark, and also some brand new episodes are going to be airing very soon as well. So yeah, he's going to be an interesting guest to have. So if anyone's interested, Nick Rush will be in attendance. The next guest announcement, another artist. He is very well known within the UK comic book industry side of things, Mr. Chris Carter. He was literally announced today of this. Well, yeah, today of me recording this video. So he is literally the very, very latest guest announcement. Again, another comic book artist, Transformers related content, artwork, and all sorts of numerous things from your nostalgic childhood, all that kind of awesome stuff. So if anyone knows of Mr. Chris Carter, he will be in attendance as well. And the last person I have to mention announced as a guest for TFNation Minicon 2023. Is another regular TFNation guest. He has been to numerous of the TFNation ones, and again also Auto Assembly in the past as well. So we have joining us, or going, is Mr. John Paul Beauvais. Now, he is a great guy. I've met him many times, spoken to him. He is really, really awesome. Same as everyone that I've mentioned so far in that guest announcements for. All of them are great people. And yeah, Mr. John Paul Beauvais, artist, colourist, comic book extraordinaire. He will be in attendance as well. So again, if anyone is interested or is aware of Mr. John Paul Beauvais' works, he is a great artist and a really great person. So he will also be in attendance. So there we have it. That is the all up-to-date guest announcements. But there is one more thing I have to acknowledge. Now, there was a guest announcement there was a guest that TFNation announced for TFNation Minicon, who sadly no longer can attend, and that is none other than Rebecca Nolte. Now, I'm not massively familiar with Rebecca's artwork. Of course, she has worked on Transformers related stuff. So unfortunately, she was supposedly meant to be coming along to TFNation Minicon as a guest. Unfortunately, no longer. She is unable to attend. So I just wanted to make that apparent in the video, just in case anybody was familiar with her works and was looking forward to meeting her in person and didn't know that she's unfortunately unable to attend. So there we go. So I thought to just get that in there before we move on. Alright then, so we now move on to the next segment of this video. So we're moving on to TFNation, the one in August in Birmingham 2023. So these guest announcements so far. So this guest I'm about to talk about, I can't remember if I've already announced this person or not. It has been a little bit since I've done anything relating to TFNation. I think it was about 3 months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, that I last actually uploaded anything in regards to TFNation. So if I've already mentioned this person, I do apologise for repeating myself, but I want to make sure I've got everything covered for both events so far. So, this individual is a very big deal and an incredible guest to get. And yeah, with this though, I will say there is a premium ticket, a special ticket that is available in order to meet this person. That will be available for every single day of the convention. Of course, you don't have to pay it multiple times every day, but if you really want to meet this person and sort of skip the queue, I will mention more about this in a moment. It's just to clarify things so people don't get confused. Right, so this individual is a very big deal. She is amazing, and she's a voice director as well as an actress. Voice actress, and none other than Sue Blue. Sue Blue will be in attendance at TFNation 2023 in Birmingham, and wow, this is an incredible guest. You can see why the TFNation guys, to a certain degree, have decided to go down the route of a special ticket. However, to meet Sue Blue, obviously we know who she is. We know her as RC, the original RC from Transformers the movie. However, she has done so many different shows. She's been a part of a lot of the stuff that we know and love from the 80s and into the 90s. She was the voice director on Beast Wars. She has done numerous amounts of shows that I don't have time to go through a whole list, but if you Google this individual, you will know she is a big time deal. She is just incredible, and to get her at TFNation it's like getting Frank and Pete, or Corey Burton. You know, she is really up there with the big dogs. If you get my drift, she really is. And yeah, so let me clarify things here in regards to tickets. Now, TFNation already have the regular everyday tickets available for the whole event, so you can, you know, if you're coming for the full weekend, which is the Friday to the Sunday, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and get your normal tickets, and if you're interested in going to the Comic Con, the Club Con, sorry, on the Saturday evening, that is also available as per usual. However, there is a special ticket. Now, I'm going to leave it to you guys to go and check it out for yourselves. I'm not going to put words in your mouth or thoughts in your head. I want people to go and make the decision themselves and find the relative information. As I've already explained in the first segment, all the necessary information in regards to TFNation, all guest announcements, all ticket information, anything you need to know is on the website. So check the description below again for all the necessary information on tickets, booking your hotel. If you have any information or if you have any questions you need to ask, then the TFNation team are all there, happy to help you if you need it. Now, some people might turn their nose off at this special ticket price because it's not cheap. I'm going to be honest. However, it is a good deal because you are getting a lot of stuff included in that price. You are getting stuff included. With this special ticket, from what I can gather, you obviously it allows you to meet this person to jump the queue, sort of thing. It allows you to kind of jump the queue. You get a special priority sort of moment to actually meet this individual, Sue Blue, obviously. You get to meet her face to face. You get a photo. You get all sorts of like a goodie bag of stuff in order to do it, and also you get to get stuff signed as well. So yeah, there is stuff included. Again, do the research, check it all out yourselves. All the necessary information is on the website. So with all that said, let's move swiftly on with the next guest announcement. Okay, so the next voice actor guest announcement. So Sue Blue is incredible. Hopefully you guys will agree with me there. It is an incredible guest to have. However, this next guest is also just as cool, and I've met this individual before. This is the second time I've seen this individual. However, it is still great to see, and obviously he's going to be voicing two characters in the upcoming Transformers Rise of the Beasts as well, which is going to be an interesting talking point, because obviously Rise of the Beasts releases just before TFNation in August. So it's going to be an interesting talking point when this guy does his panel. So David Sabolov will be in attendance at TFNation 2023 in August in Birmingham. So if you're interested, you know this guy. He is great. He was in Beast Wars, which is going to be interesting because obviously Sue Blue was one of the voice directors. So it's going to be interesting because obviously David Sabolov there as well. It's going to kind of be interesting to see what they might do with those two, Sue and David Sabolov, what they might do with those two. I don't know whether they could potentially do a panel together, because essentially it's kind of a Beast Wars related thing, because they're both relating to Beast Wars in some respects. Obviously David Sabolov voiced Depth Charge on Beast Wars. And obviously he went into other stuff as well. Obviously he's been in the live action films. He was Blitzwing in Bumblebee live action film. He was also the voice of in the same film Bumblebee. I think he did Shockwave, I think. So yeah, he did a couple of different voices in there. In Rise of the Beasts, he's apparently going to be doing two voices. If I believe it's Battletrap and Rhinox, I believe he is on the bill to be voicing those two. So yeah, he is a very good actor. A very good actor. He's also been in other shows as well, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to meeting David Sobolov again. So yeah, let's move on now to comic book relating guests. Now it's like I'm mentioning this guy for the once again. There's a one of the next guests, comic book relating guest, is going to be John Paul Beauvais yet again. Now, John Paul Beauvais will be going to TFNation Minicon in March on the 25th, but he's also going to be in attendance at TFNation in August in Birmingham. So if you can't get to either of the events, or if you can't afford to do both, or whatever, you have a second chance to meet John Paul Beauvais once again this year. So yeah, again, what more can I say? I've already kind of mentioned him in the first segment of this video, but yeah, comic book artist, colorist, known for his Transformers work and other stuff, other titles that many of us love. So again, if you're interested in him, meeting him and his artwork and getting a commission done maybe or whatever, go and check him out. He's a great guy. The next comic book related guest announced for TFNation 2023 in August is none other than Mr. James Roberts. Again, James Roberts, he is known for obviously, Last Stand of the Wreckers, Requiem of the Wreckers, and not Last Stand of the. No, he's known for again for that trilogy of comic book story, IDW. IDW Transformers stuff. So Mr. James Roberts, he's a very, very big deal in the comic book industry. When he's the stuff that he's been a part of has really captured the imagination of a lot of fans that read the comics. So yeah, he will be in attendance at TFNation 2023 in Birmingham in August. So if you're interested, if you're familiar with his works, then by all means, he will be there. Okay, so the next guest announced for TFNation in August is Mr. Jack Lawrence. Now, Jack Lawrence, he has been to numerous events for TFNation events over the years. But however, he's a great guest to have. He's a great artist and a really nice guy. And if you, again, are familiar with his works, of course, he's known for Transformers and other stuff that he's been a part of. He's been, he did Lost Light and so on and so forth. So if you're familiar with the RDW stuff and anything relating to that, so I mean, obviously, I'm not familiar with everything within the RDW comic books. I need to really do some homework and check out some of the comic books and some of the stories that these guys have worked on. But however, regardless of that, they are incredible artists and great guests to have. So if you're familiar with Jack Lawrence, by all means, he will be in attendance as well. And last but not least of the guest announcements so far for TFNation in August is none other than Mr. Steve White. He is a pretty big deal in the comic book industry. He's known for Transformers UK comic books. He's worked on Sonic comic books, 2000 AD. The real Ghostbusters, the list goes on and on and on. He's worked on a lot of stuff, so he's a writer and artist, and yeah, so a great guest to have if you followed some of the 2000 AD stuff and any of the other stuff that he's been a part of. So he will be in attendance at TFNation 2023 in August. Okay, there we go. The video is all done, all updated to anything really important. guest announcements and all that kind of jazz. So, again, just to clarify what I've already said, I apologise for repeating myself. However, you know, it's one of those kind of things. It's at that type of video, I need to make sure people know where they need to go. So, if there's anything I've missed, anything that I've not mentioned, I will make sure I mention it in a future video down the line, because I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that that the TFNation have mentioned. Of course, for TFNation in August, you know, if you are a trader, if you're somebody that has gone that, you know, you're a trader, you're in the forge, if you are an artist, any of that stuff, I believe that stuff is now available, or you are able to book a table in the forge, artist alley area of the convention, and if you are a trader, you can also, I think, go ahead and sort out your table. So basically, if you need a table for the event, if you are going to the event and you're going as a trader or in the forge, you know, that is now available on the website, through the website, or you can get in contact with them through Facebook, through the website, so on. If you are someone that's interested in going along, you've got something to sell, or you are, you know, of that kind of thing, that is also now available. Tickets for TFNation 2023 have also gone on sale. So again, TFNation website is where you need to go for all that. So there we have it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope any people that are brand new, that have heard of TFNation but never gone, I think this year's going to be a very, very good event, especially having Sue Blue on the bill is incredible. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll be back with more videos of this, more update videos as the year goes by, and I will be updating right up until the point of the event in August. If any more information or any more guest announcements or anything relating to TFNation Minicon, because obviously TFN Minicon is fast approaching. That obviously it's the 25th of March, so we are now in February, so it's not far away at all. So there potentially could be quite a few more announcements for that event. So I will make sure to update people on TFN Minicon as well, and also anything relating to the main big Mama Jammer event in August. I will be also make people aware of any new announcements, any guest announcements. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to TFNation. TFN, you've done a great job again with Sue, getting Sue Blue and David Sabalov. You know, those two guests so far are incredible. And obviously getting Steve White as well, another great name. So yeah, kudos to you guys. You are doing a great job. And so yeah, I've been Nosy, or John, and until next time, hope to see you in Birmingham or in Manchester, whatever, and I hope to see you there, and see you soon.